few months, with every book I sell from my website, you will receive a free copy of the Retiring Thailand magazine valued at $2.99, including the Retiring Thailand Handbook 2025, the 10 best countries in the world to retire on your pension. And I'm happy to announce I've just published my latest book in the Retirees series of books, The Golden Years, Retired in Thailand and Living the Dream. So that's also available at only $5.99 with a free magazine valued at $2.99. So you're going to get the magazine and the book for just $5.99, a saving of $4 or nearly half price. From Thailand. I've just published my latest book, The Golden Years, Retired in Thailand, Living the Dream. I first came to Thailand more than 50 years ago, in January 1983, when the cruise ship I was working on sailed into Phuket harbour early one morning, just as the sun was rising over the Andaman Sea. Within a few days of the ship tying up, I started to dream about one day living in Thailand. In those days, Thailand's tourism industry was in its infancy and far removed from the Thailand that we know now today. Since then, I've visited Thailand many times for holidays, but it took me 34 years to get my wish to live here, when in 2017 I decided to retire to Thailand. But it wasn't always an easy transition, as I made many costly and time-consuming mistakes, because when I arrived, I didn't have a book like this one to guide me through the difficult procedures and protocols of retiring here in Thailand. This book will give you all the information you'll need to make the transition from the life you have in your old country to living your golden years in peace and harmony in Thailand without making the many costly and time-consuming mistakes I made when I retired to Thailand. Since I retired to Thailand in 2017, so much has changed, not just in Thailand, but globally, mainly due to the COVID-19 pandemic that affected economies and tourism industries worldwide, including Thailand. Back in 2017, when I first arrived, the Thai economy and tourism were thriving, with 38 million visitors arriving that year. The 8 years I've lived here have been exciting and rewarding, and I know now that I made the right decision when I chose Thailand over all the other countries I was considering for retirement. The main reason I decided on Thailand was the country ticked most of the boxes for the lifestyle I was looking for, so I could have a good, fulfilling life in my retirement. Those ticked boxes were the availability of a dedicated retirement visa, affordable healthcare, a tropical climate, low crime statistics, affordable leisure activities, a diverse culture, friendly, welcoming people, a thriving expat community in many areas, and the diverse beauty of the country. When I arrived, it wasn't always easy, as moving to a new country never is. But I'm now living the dream life here in Thailand. Many people from my generation of boomers say that 60 is the new 40, and in many cases that's true. I certainly don't feel or look as old in my 70s as my parents did in their 70s, and I'm enjoying my life as much now as I did when I was a younger man, which is something my parents could never say. Living in Thailand has given me a new lease of life, and I'm more energetic and active now than before I came to live here 8 years ago. Many people put off making the big decision, like moving to a new country, as they're set in their ways and they're worried that they may make the wrong decision. But life's for living, and it doesn't stop when you reach retirement age. In fact, it gets better, as you now have time to do the things that you never had time to do before, due to work and family commitments. Some people hate retirement. After 50 years of working most days of their lives, many find it hard to adjust and having so much time on their hands. Personally, I love being retired. My one regret is that I didn't have the money or the foresight to retire when I was younger. As George Bernard Shaw once famously said, youth is wasted on the young, but for many retirement is wasted on the old. They suddenly have all of this time and sometimes money on their hands and have no idea what to do with it. They end up going about their lives as they have always done, living in the same town, going to the same pub or club, staying at home and watching endless reality programmes on the TV. Basically, watching other people living their lives instead of living their own lives to the fullest. For me, retirement was an opportunity to do all of the things that I never had time to do when I was working and raising a family. So, is 60 the new 40? There's a growing belief among biologists that 60 is the new 40, thanks to many of us enjoying longer and healthier lives than our parents and grandparents did. While I can't confirm that 60 is the new 40, I do think that if you've lived in a country with a clean, healthy environment, a modern healthcare system, a good standard of housing, and access to healthy food and clean water, then 60 might well be the new 40. In contrast to third world countries like Sudan, Burundi, and the Congo, it seems unlikely that 60 would be considered the new 40 in those countries. In fact, it's probably the other way around. Perhaps their 40 is the new 60. But don't just take my word for Thailand being a great retirement option. According to the International Living magazine, which is the go-to magazine for retirees the world over, Thailand is one of the most popular countries for expat retirees to live and always ranks high in their yearly index rating, and there are plenty of reasons why that's so. For pennies in the pound, you get a low cost of living, where your income and pension will stretch much further, a tropical climate, beautiful palm fringe beaches and islands, friendly smiling people, inexpensive houses, and affordable high quality medical care. Thailand is a country where Buddhist monks, golden beaches, palm trees, monkeys and elephants will become part of your everyday life. This book guides the reader through many of the procedures and protocols of establishing yourself in Thailand to live. The book is crammed full of advice on all aspects of establishing yourself in Thailand, and the book asks the question, is 60 the new 40? And I think that it is. Some of the subjects the book covers are why choose Thailand as a retirement destination? Why is Thailand so cheap to live compared to other countries? The importance of planning your new life in Thailand before you leave home. What to bring and what not to bring with you from your old country. What you'll need to do when you first arrive in Thailand to retire. And Thailand's rich cultural heritage and traditions. If Thailand's not for you, what about other retirement countries? And the book goes through other Southeast Asian visa options such as Cambodia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Vietnam and Bali in Indonesia. Other chapters include hospital, dental and medical costs in Thailand, how to buy a property in Thailand, how to buy a car or a motorbike in Thailand, different visas to enter Thailand, the best retirement locations in the country, the importance of a hobby and keeping busy in retirement. Many single men come to Thailand when they retire to try and find a Thai lady to spend the rest of their lives with. And some of them make mistakes which cost them a lot of heartache and usually a lot of money. So the book covers the importance of finding the right person to share your life with. And I know it's not a nice subject, but it's something we'll all have to face one day. As Benjamin Franklin famously said in 1798, in this world nothing can be said to be certain except death and taxes. So the last chapter in the book is what happens if you die as an expat in Thailand. The book is also filled with helpful tips and ideas, useful websites to help you navigate through the confusion of retiring in Thailand, and some Thai words and phrases to learn before you arrive in Thailand, because if you can converse even a little in Thai, it'll help you to assimilate and make Thailand your home in retirement so much easier. So, if you're considering retiring or moving to Thailand, this book will be invaluable and will guide you through everything that you'll need to know about retiring to the land of smiles. The book is available through my website, discounted to just $5.99, and if you buy the book, you'll also receive a copy of the latest Retire in Thailand magazine, and all of my other books will also be available to buy through my website, discounted from the online stores where the books are also for sale. So follow the link in this description of the video to the website and take a look around the books that are also available through Amazon, Apple Books, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, Tolino, Baker & Taylor and many other online bookstores. So thanks a lot for watching. If you're thinking of making Thailand your new home in retirement, go to my website and buy a copy of my book. the golden years, retiring in Thailand and living the dream. And find out how you can make Thailand your new home in retirement without the worry, stress and the time consuming and costly mistakes that many people make when retiring here. Take care, safe travels, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers for now.